I hope everyone's having a great day. I just wanted to pop on here and do, that's it, it's still here. I'm so sorry, I don't know why it's still here. Anyway, so I wanted to do a quick story time with you guys, and I thought I would do it about when Cohen was born. So a little bit of backstory. I was due on September 17th, and I had Cohen on the 28th of September. So I had him 11 days late. So basically it started, I was at home, I was waiting. I stayed with my family because I wanted to, if I went into labor or anything, I wanted to make sure that they were there with me. And I remember trying every single possible thing to induce myself. So there was, which I don't suggest, don't do it, but I tried. So I tried to do exercise on the yoga ball. I tried to walk up and down the stairs like over and over and over again. There's this like ice cream place here, and they do this like chocolate ice cream with like chili flakes infused in it. And I tried doing that twice, and they give it to you for free. If you tell them that like you're going to give birth soon, they give it to you for free. So I did it twice, still nothing. I remember going for walks, like hour walks, being like, come on. I did everything. I tried castor oil, that didn't even do nothing. I didn't do the primrose, whatever, I didn't do that. But I tried everything I possibly could, and it just wasn't working for me. So I was getting really frustrated, and I was like, okay, so I'm probably going to be induced, and this is just what it's going to be, I guess. And so when I went to the doctor, my gynecologist, I talked to her, and I was like, okay, so what's it like? And she's like, she checked me, she's like, you're 1 centimeter, or you're 1.5. I'm like, okay, this is like a week before my due date. I was like, okay. And then I went back a few days, or a day after my due date. She's like, you're still 1.5. I'm like, okay. And she's like, okay, well, I'll put you on the induction list for the following Wednesday, and you'll get called whenever you get called. So I said, okay. And I'm waiting. And there's Wednesday comes and goes, no call. So Thursday night, following night, 28th, or the 27th, I get called. And they are like, it's 7 o'clock, and they're like, come on in. We'll see you around. No, they called me at 6, and they said, come on in for 7. Okay, so I get my stuff. I get everything ready. I go pick up, my cousin ended up being in the room with me since my Cohen's dad can't deal with like blood or anything. He can't eat. Like, I know that sounds weird to people when I talk about it, but it actually didn't bother me whatsoever. I was totally fine with it. And so he wasn't there. And so I went to pick up my cousin. My cousin got in the car, and we both went together. And there's a picture that I'll add in here of us both just, like, it'll be right here. And yeah, we just literally, we took a picture, and we're laughing, and we're like, all right, let's go out. I guess let me go have a baby, like whatever. So we get there, and I'm like normally really scared about, doctors. Like, I'm just not good at them. I never was. So I get there, and I'm like kind of nervous. I'm like, all right, let's get this over with as fast as possible. So I get there, and they induce me, and I love my 2 nurses. My 2 nurses are joking around with me. They're making me laugh. They're having fun, whatever. So then it's pretty good. So then they're like, okay, well, we'll induce you, and we'll see you in 12 hours. I'm like, I'm sorry, 12 hours? I don't really, like, they give me a thing called Cervidil, so it's like this big. It's like a paper thing. I don't know how to explain it, but literally it's like a paper tampon kind of. And it's like this thin, it's like paper thin. And they put it in you, and you kind of wait. So like, yeah, we'll see you in 12 hours. I'm like, 12 hours. Okay, here we go. Then I started getting contractions. So I was like, oh great, I have to go through 12 hours of this? Like, this is insane. So I jump in a bath. I'm like relaxing. I'm trying to relax anyway. And what happens? Then I start getting contractions, like really strong contractions. And the girl said, my cousin went to the nurse and said, like, she's getting pretty strong contractions. And she's like, okay, well, if you count this many in this amount of time, let me know. So my cousin counted 6 in like 4 minutes or something insane, which was like pretty crazy. And I was like in pretty big pain. So then my cousin went to get the nurse, and one of the nurse checks me, and it's a French hospital. So she says to her, she says in French, because she doesn't think I can speak French, I guess. She says, this can't be right. Like, can somebody come and check? So she calls somebody on the intercom, and somebody comes. And she's like, I don't think this is right. Like, am I going crazy? And it turns out that I dilated 8.5 centimeters in an hour and a half. So they're like, yeah, you're going to have a baby in a few hours. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? And they're like, yep, he's going to be here soon. So I was like, okay, sounds good, I guess. Let's go. So, excuse me. And so I was like, all right, here you go. So from that point, it's probably about 10:30, no, probably 9-ish. So then I pushed for, at midnight I started pushing, or midnight-ish. And I pushed for 2 hours and 45 minutes, which was hell on earth. And I did it naturally. So what ended up happening is, because I dilated so fast, and then I dilated more, they just needed stronger contractions, so they gave me Pitocin, and they made them stronger, and they were like, you're basically too far now to take the epidural, and if you do, it's going to slow down labor, so it's not going to help you. And I was like, you know what? Forget it. I've already gone this far. There's no point now. And so that's what happened. And then, and then I just kind of went from there and gave birth. I had the laughing gas. That was pretty much it. I was throwing up. My water broke. I didn't even know it broke. I thought I peed my pants, which was fun. And so it honestly went really smoothly. Start to finish, my labor was 5.5 hours. Or 5.5, 5 and a bit more than a half. But other than that, so everything was really great. He's perfectly healthy when he was born. I'll put a few pictures so you guys can see exactly what it was like when we first met. And it's been the best experience so far. As you guys can tell, we do lots of fun stuff together. So thanks so much for watching. And if you want, hit the like and subscribe button. There are going to be a lot more videos, a lot more different stories about mommyhood and what I do and why I do things. I'm going to do another video soon about, maybe next week, about the things that we do and why we do them, like the activities we do, like playgroup and stuff like that. So keep watching.